OK， 回来了，继续啊，这蝙蝠侠之谜。上一集呢，讲到呢，我们的主角蝙蝠侠发现了，原来爸爸妈妈跟阿福都有事情隐瞒着他，就秘密的跟那个大外蛋啊有一些交易。所以事情是怎样的呢？第2章马上就来揭晓了，了解这个韦恩家族的过往。前情提要。
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine
没有兴趣。
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
个猫女，这里打情骂俏，玩游戏的，没错。
The chemicals.
因为
Where are they?
2个连续2个小时玩大逆转裁判很累。下一次大逆转裁判时间，明天啊，不是应该明天，今天呢，27号，27号下午3点吧。 要一直想怎么破关，不是、啊、一直跟说他们的话啊，一直讲对白啊，喉咙很干啊，喉咙会爆炸的呀。蝙蝠侠就轻松得多，他们都有他们的角色都为自己讲话，有配音。这个游戏系列是可以随你做出的选择变动的，所以故事是不一样的。 啊，非常棒！每个人的故事都不一样。就明天下午3点吧，我觉得还是早一点，2点。每个场上都来自。我觉得，选我自己觉得，就选我觉得比较符合我自己性格的就好。因为我还有很多游戏要玩。
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and
你故意不让我知道的是不是，阿福？
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
那现在告诉我啊！
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
你去死吧！
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
说啊，快说出来啊！
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
所以爸爸
You knew all that, and you never let on.
手很脏。
Like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
哇，果然阿福才是真爱啊！
Forgive me.
我们还是一家人。
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've
阿
got.
福，你是真爱，
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
快点把事情都告诉我吧，求求你了。
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too...
我觉得这个游戏挺不错的，就很多人都知道蝙蝠
There it
侠
was.
这个人，
If my father was that deep in
可是
crime,
他
he would have
没有怎么解，
That's
这不多
fair
人，
assumption.
不是很多人知道他爸爸妈妈到底是
You
怎么样
always
背景。
said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years,
那一个
you've never wavered from that story.
就为什么他家这么有钱
I can，
没有
recall
说，
every
就很多人都不知道。
in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
哎，所以要看，哇，20年前，20年前的你这样看，你确定会能看到线索？我这样子
I
回忆
want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
我会质问他原因。
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
哇，有
But
这么
he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
我们能做到这个绝对的正义吗？能面对这个杀父仇人，还能面对冷静吗？刚刚那个选项简直就是太过理想化了。正常应该会选我会杀了他。
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
还有呢？是什么鬼？剧院。它上面那个招牌就是2个候选人，就那个视障候选人的招牌。
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
有钱人就是不一样，包场，
She was always so good to me.
直接包场。
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that?
他们就倒了。
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
要移动，要慢慢走过去吗 ？Boom， boom， 哇，连开几枪。
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
First.
Just business. They told me you had it coming.
公式。
have to do this.
忘啊，2枪，再补一枪。
He's making a mistake.
崩啊！好惨，妈妈也倒下。妈妈。 快点开下去！明明可以再补一枪，还要走，你开一枪浪费你多少时间？
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
啊，终于找到了杀父仇人的幕后黑手。
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
现在杀父仇人就在眼前，你居然叫我不要这样做。
Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
杀人。
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but He held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
啊，帮蝙蝠侠拉一下票。
Coney's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
第2章。
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father'd sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
那为什么你要炸他们？
Friends, more like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
杀了爸爸，杀了妈妈。
We're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame you asked me.
还想被毒打一顿吗？
Falcone, I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? I bet you came to kick some answers out of me, huh? Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
要算了。他会反抗吗？帮他打的时候，折磨他。帮你一下，你老老实实的告诉我到底发生什么事。
years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak.
很凶。
Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother.
还说，
Your
你还
father
说，
may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
是谁？
You
说一个名
can't
字。
trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
中毒了吧？他嘴唇。
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
哇，
Go!
没了。起码他不是在痛苦中死去。
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
快找出答案。
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
怎么搞？要用黑科技？脖子啊！
Fresh injection site.
变大
Doesn't
针，
look like blood.
被打针呢？
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
哇，为什么这个也要 QT？
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the
搞笑。
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
你还记得什
Everything
么
is？ such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
人都躺成这样子，还怎能逃脱？
The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
就是这个记者，
What are you doing here?
到处都
My
是他
friends。in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where
记者真的很难缠呢。
Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
门都没有。
Give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
这里没有字幕，不过就那记者就说一定要告诉他一些东西了。说不定能够帮我们的忙啊。虽然我不认为记者能做什么事。这个读取。
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
很可惜啊。
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
释放他内心的自我。
Both compounds seem
直接解开。
quick to fall apart.
把那把锁人性的锁打开。
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
手机信号，在干嘛？在这里吗？当你找到部分信号的时候，这个吗？ 别野企鹅生气，企鹅就是那个好友啊，儿时好友，对吧？不是。 诶，左边，在哪里？对。
Bring me her head.
为什么是分开3个区域啊？没有字幕，真的能听到吗？ 天线俱乐部又来，这是企鹅。
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
又来换衣服了。 哇，他后面那个啥鬼啊？人来的吗？哇，后面那个很恐怖哎。他人已经死了。 都没有人防守了。
You lot, come check out this office. We're in. I don't know. Please. Names. Hey, you can help me. What?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV.
还没有好
If you
吗
were？ truly the defender of this
没
city,
有
you'd
打
have
啊
finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
Falcone had it coming, but that doesn't mean you're off the hook.
There we go. That wasn't so hard to admit, was it? Must be a relief to get that stick out of your arse every now and then. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing, I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with.
What's
her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
没有按到哎！哇，没有按到，直接死去，哈哈！我没有按到而已，直接被秒杀，啥鬼？我打他没用屁用啊！一看就知道很硬。啊！哇！他那个他那个 QT 也需要太快了吧？我已经马上按了。他给的那个时间短到有点不可思议。
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
超级粉丝。为什么蝙蝠侠不杀人的呢？小手段走吧，别穿装备。还真的这么乖，不穿装备？这个小手段走吧吧，这个翻译错了吧？不是天山俱乐部啊，很有事啊。这里。
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent-backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
You here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey,
有钱人就是这样。
Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
请你喝一杯。
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
我钱多的是，随便喝。
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me.
知道怕了吗？
You should have just killed me on that rooftop.
害怕了吗？
I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
他只个小咖。
You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
他会找到你
Everything
的
you。say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you
凶他
suggesting? The bat helps the cat.
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
来嘞！
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
把音乐打开。
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out. I
打他！
said leave.
动手啊！夺过来，圈，赏你一个，过来，哇！2小口合作。 哇！三角，来，在这里你龙我龙，送你去这里，哇！
not done yet.
哇，送一个。扫堂腿。还有吗？要拿枪了。
Let's give it to him.
痛耶！拿那个打人很痛。致命一击啊！致命一击就是把猫女甩出去。
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
两个警察都想。
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
两个警察都想摆平，对不对？什么？我亲一下。退后，吻他。退后。
We should go.
他要硬来吗？没有。
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the
猫女不是我的菜。
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about.
天生一对。
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately.
所以可以换。
Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
哇，挺有趣的这个选项。蝙蝠侠的名声重要吗？布鲁斯，可是市长很明显知道布鲁斯跟他的竞争对手，这个政敌对手是一伙的。蝙蝠侠。 就我推论的话，可能用布鲁斯的身份去找他会比较好，因为正常来说，蝙蝠侠是 什么都不知道耶，只有布鲁斯可能会猜出一点什么。的吧？是这样的吧？我这样理解没错误吧？就蝙蝠侠去找，就顶多的是问为他跟企鹅的合作。那布鲁斯去找市长也是怪怪的呀。我觉得布鲁斯去找市长真的很怪。我觉得蝙蝠侠可以吧，没所谓啊。
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
蝙蝠侠出动。用布鲁斯的身份去问，好奇怪。蝙蝠侠还可以问一下，为什么要跟企鹅合作？这样应该没问题。直接破了一个洞。哇，那个的头发，哇，那个哇超诡异的，他那个头那个模组消失了，我超恐怖，刚刚真的是那个模组没有刷新出来。超鬼耶！
has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option, despite his more than checkered reputation.
I got it, Alfred.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Deborah.
不按会怎样的？这关灯吗？这个按下去就会关灯。
Who's that? Deborah, was that you?
Expecting someone? Maybe the Penguin.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience isn't my strong suit, Mayor. Talk!
I'm talking. You're not listening.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies. His status, his fortune.
You really believe that?
I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security!
哇！
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth, and I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
你有证据吗？
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No.
去跟警察说吧。
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
哇塞啊！
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
所以疯人院到底发生什么事呢
Who seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
这样就可以飞起来，好像很爽这样。这个读取真的是有点慢哎。
I wonder what else is on here.
来看看。
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now more than ever.
超级圣人蝙蝠侠。
I'll leave you to it then.
阿福，不要走啊！
District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors
左上角卡麦法康尼已没，已经死去。可怜。
Other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified
直接名字都不说，直接说他是企鹅。
shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys.
警察做不到事就用蝙蝠侠来做。
perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the
10之8九的民众认为高谈是不安全或危险，而超过70%的居民也表示再不立刻执行重大的变革就要搬离这座城市。哇，现在就要搬了，我觉得。恰好一半读者觉得蝙蝠侠建造一座城市的话，似乎会更安全，而另一半则觉得未安全。
perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham.
看一下。
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there now.
刚回来就马上要出发，蝙蝠侠真忙。
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Stay away from the debate.
What? No, Bruce, I'm already here. Kinda crazy. Security's on high alert because of this threat from some guy named Penguin. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce... I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to distance myself from you until all this mess with your family blows over.
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now. I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls.
去了就什么都没有啦，北七。
The election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am, it is still my primary concern.
Listen,
I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
他那个样子真的很像外人哎，丑丑的他那个样子。其实我也真的有点不想挺他的，不过他好像一直都是一个好人的样子。
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
当个好人吧，求求你。
We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
为投3得1票。
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
已经死去了。
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
不会有人死的。
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
武装到牙齿。
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Mayor Hill.
又来看看怎么去弄他们。先看这个比较近吧。这比较安静吧。脆弱的转头过去，遍布于表面的狂大力量。 这个吧。然后这个呢？灯光。猫女，猫女能搞定啊。这个就交给你了。
Sounds fun.
这个呢？门肯定不行啊，外面呢都是桌子吧。肯定不是门呢。哇哇，扫你，送你下去。哇，送你桌子，请你吃。阻止他。
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city.
这是寒冰人吗？还是什么？
Men like your esteemed mayor.
你的朋友吗？
Pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
I knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
打下去。然后呢？我要他们露出他们的真面目。哎，那个药。
Show Gotham your truth. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
好惨哦！主持人死掉。
What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunk on stage.
别吵啦！在做了吗？又在做了吗？
Roll the tape.
这是疯人院里面的事情。
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want.
Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
哇，再见。
Now you know. Now you will see.
高谭市的黑暗。快去啊！
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
果然是要解决的啊！攻击！哎，射他！没有武器了吗？正极！火！送离拳，再送离拳！
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
哇，被打一拳！
My poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent.
我死了！送你一个电电。 就这样是会把人电死。
Bruce Wayne, your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started. It's too late to join.
结束了企鹅。哇，英雄式的回答。
We're just getting started.
我要是同一个眼睛。但是就哈维啦，猫女自己会搞定了，对不对？你看猫女，哇！猫女还可以撑一下。
Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
《移动人》猫女自己会搞定了，对不对？
City Hall is in chaos after
哪里
Mayor
这么强？
Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? Look for the blood.
on, she can't have got far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
大开眼界，千钧一发。哇，要来看一下到底其他人会选择救猫女还是救哈维呢？哇，很多人都是色色的哦，想亲吻的这个猫女，我就没有了，我没有晕船，其他人都晕船了。蝙蝠侠啊，蝙蝠侠那个比率比较低耶。我是少数的37.9% 的玩家救了哈维，而不是猫女啊，可怜啊！看来很多人都晕船了啊。可波，很多晕船仔。
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
还可以，还有下一集。我先去个厕所。嘿，哎，继续下一集，大集预告。
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
啊，这个笑容。
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
不需要啊，因为他就是我本人蝙蝠侠。
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
猫女又在哇干嘛？我正想讲，猫女又在烧，很烧，猫女一直在发情。24小时都在发情啊，猫女不能的，这样很武汤，武汤呢？不可以色色。 要。暗影版的第3章，新世界秩序啊，这个企鹅人好像有钱了起来。老实说，那些外人他的那些金钱来源到底在哪里啊？这么有钱的吗？明明我才是最有钱的人。
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell! Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone. Move. We should go.
没有听下去，就我选项是没有听下去。
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
这里不能跳过，一定要看。
We need a new moderator. You there? Yes. Luke, thank you for volunteering.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. Mr. Dent. Thank you.
每一次都要这样子说一遍，刚好也可以让我吃一块巧克力，时间刚刚好啊。
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce, finally, a friendly face.
He's still being held for observation. Meanwhile,
It's good to see you.
衣服真好看。
Nice outfit, Harv. That is quite the look.
What?
暗
I'm
讽
mayor
他。
now. Thought I'd start a new trend. Really, though, I can't wait to get out of here. Gown included. Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Maybe she just saw me being a coward.
Well, that surprises me. You two seemed friendly.
Yeah, I thought so. But this disappearing act seems to say otherwise. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened.
对耶，为什么
I wish I
猫
could
女
make
不打电
myself
话？
turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I mean, if Batman hadn't been there, I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Batman was the one who stepped up.
继续干。
I can still hear him laughing. What they did to Hill, to the moderator. I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Gotham is in real danger.
All the more reason for me to stand up tonight and give the people hope. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. Make them unmanageable. She wants me to take it easy, to go slow. I mean, that's impossible, right? I'm not gonna be able to take it easy. How am I
只有你
supposed to
知
do
道怎么
that?
样最好。
Do what you think is best, Harvey. You know what you need better than anybody.
Exactly. Resting and doing nothing is just going to drive me up the wall.
去做你想做的吧。
To try and be effective. Honestly, I'm fine. Besides, I know I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too.
Harvey, don't.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
This just proves that I never really knew him. He was just hiding who he really was.
I'm sorry. I know you'll pull through this. Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
道谢语气太轻
You don't have to
笑死
explain yourself to me.
谁会想这个啊？
It was the right call for the campaign. I get that.
Still, I abandoned you when you needed me. That's not the kind of friend I want to be. What is that?
Batman symbol.
有人要求救了。
GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour. You can stay if you want.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
你知道他老了吗？
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
老人家需要帮忙的。
You keep your head up, Harvey.
拿老人家当借口。 他的样子真的是很不对劲耶。其实会不会那个哈维也就是激动人什么的？真的很不对劲哎。
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can.
我在叫蝙蝠侠的呀，你不知道我在忙了吗？他那个意思就是这样。我最大的努力就是叫蝙蝠侠帮忙。
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad I got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
奏效了。
It worked. I'm here.
I appreciate it. Things are a mess. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham put her full of that junk. She's a good cop. One of my best.
She went rogue and you didn't try to stop her.
I did what I could, all right? I'm asking for your help. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell do they all come from? I never heard of them before. And that debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A friend who can help us.
That friend got a name?
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance. But seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
干得漂亮
a better name.
Nice work.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
给手下一点赞赏。
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
They're probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
用你的手套监视无人，所以是聆听。
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
好啊，你干嘛自己送人头
What do you keep looking at?
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? Just drive faster. What the? Oh, damn it!
哇，我觉得两个都很紧急耶。哈维还可以再撑一下吧。左边要火拼呢，哈维顶多就是展现他真正的驾驶技术的时候。左边的这在火拼很危险呢。
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself too. I know this is risky, Batman.
这样哈维会死掉吗？没有我的帮助。
Unit 6, requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main. We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
国家3.1。哇！蝙蝠侠出现。 是有枪的吗？为什么要找到？谢谢你玩我。
I got this one. Batman, look out!
It's over. Drop the gun.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think you were a threat, but I was wrong. We both have much bigger problems right now. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Those guys had me pinned down. If you hadn't shown up when you did,
You want forgiveness? Look somewhere else.
I just want you to know I've got your back, all right? I don't know what I was thinking coming out here alone.
他那个模组是消失了吧？哇，隐形人间。
And it'd be on me.
You're lucky I was here to clean up the mess you made. This was reckless.
那个女的黑人模组直接消失了，透明人间呢，真的是。他透明人呢，还需要我帮忙，直接一个人搞定了，对不对？
Someone's gotta help Gordon. They know he's coming. Go. I'll see what I can find here. I'm not giving up on this.
原来是蝙蝠侠自己一个演这个独角戏啊！那个演员突然有事来不了，蝙蝠侠你只能自己先演一波，演一个独角戏。独角戏，笑死！
Are you all right?
也说英语啊，
But they knew I was
虽然他本来就说英
They
语。
seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on Harvey.
Bringing it up now.
Deborah, get down!
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming!
Put down your weapon! There's too many of them! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
我来了。 我就在想，到底那个刚刚那个女警察到底在哪里？原来她隐形了，太强大了，蝙蝠侠的科技都做不了啊！都要被他取代了。
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that?
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
You have something to say, then say it.
We all know how you operate. You've been trying this nice guy routine lately, but I don't buy it for a second. At least this one died quick.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Gordon, command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
"不行啊，警察太弱了。 没有黑科技呀、警察没有黑科技呀、搞不了。完全是帮倒忙啊！
Bruce? The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
卢修斯会有答案。
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will have answers. I have a feeling we've only seen the tip of the iceberg.
快找我们的工程师。
I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of
所以
Arkham
你
are
有答案吗？
doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
我老是要读取疯人，一群人都疯掉啊！哇，直接不用睡觉的，7点29分早上。 都不用睡觉是不是？
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish a father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
Makes sense. Logistically. The company needs to separate itself from the Wayne name.
It's a cowardly move to look good for the press. I wasn't expecting you to roll over so easily, Bruce.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up
the
the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
I appreciate the sentiment, Regina. Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever.
哇，马上开
I
心
should
了起
head
来。
down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
所以他要帮我
I'll
们
be
呢。
right down, Lucius.
解锁秘密 ，what？ 是要解谜吗？不用吧。 按这个红色的按钮。扫一下眼睛。这挺有趣的，就告诉你蝙蝠侠他那个公司有什么。
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company. You can't afford to lose their resources.
The board's in a panic, but this'll die down before it comes to that.
I'm glad you're being
所有事情都会好
optimistic
的。
about this, but I'm not so sure.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
先说外销时吧。
Shortage of
我
bad
喜欢
news
外销
lately,
时。
might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
快点改
I'll let
啊！
Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move. I've encrypted our
直截了
access.
当。
I can fortify it, but it's going to take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it, not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
When the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
锁住它。检查是否有版本升级，并隐藏蝙蝠科技。嗯，所以是。 我还要这样子傻傻的走过去。嗯，就这样看，他真的是光看，什么都不做哎。
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
他说的，他指的是会不会还偷走了你的心
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius? Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
有子弹的，可以发射子弹的。桌子，什么？看什么桌子？
I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution. A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful, those things pack a serious punch.
可以杀人，哇！他直接收在他的裤裆里面。
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology. Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
看看新闻。
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
直接挺蝙蝠侠。
Speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
还有没了？隐藏到工具什么意思？ 把它藏起来。
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do, here, get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
要开董事会吧？要跟那些董事聊天。恶意收购，所以是恶意收购什么？要把它挪回去。
Mr. Wayne, Bruce, open up.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
我同意啊。
My name isn't great for business lately.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
It's not your fault.
I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action.
感谢你替我努力哈，不是为了公司好啊。
I will do whatever's best for the company. You know that.
I know you well enough by now, Bruce. Don't do anything you'll regret. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face.
我很清楚
They
啊。
already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
妻儿 七二人
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
装着不知道。
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from
你有什么新的大事？
Keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this?
你双面人呢？
that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
你又要当 CEO， 又要当契尔人，
As his resume goes into
忙
great
死你了
detail,
吧？
his endeavors
很
in
忙
England
欸。
have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the
居
one
尾一
tracking
波
this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble. Right, Bruce?
Apologies, I don't know where my head was.
Probably halfway out the door, mate. No worries.
先放松他的警惕。
That must be it. Careful clean that up, Oz. You might cut yourself.
先让他放松警惕。
Yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank. A large one. Something exotic.
I know you, Oswald. I know what you really are.
I'm no different than you, mate. Just a hard-working citizen. Looking out for Gotham.
I doubt that.
This way, Bruce.
刚刚我在想要不要怎么挖的不错呢？
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
反正前面都是已经在装傻子了。他刚刚给的3个选项都是直接跟他对干的。
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Just stay out of it. Don't go near it, and they won't be able to connect it to you.
It's not that easy.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But I can't risk Cobblepot finding out what I'm up to.
来替我工作吧。
It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
Thanks, Lucius.
你待在那里也没事的。待在公司里也做不了什么啊。反正最后还是要干他一波的。更新装备更好，对不对？ 反正他妻儿肯定要走出来的，到时候他出来犯案的时候把他抓住就好了，这样他就直接把他拉下去。根本没有必要留在那里。
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce.
至少我还有你呀，阿福。
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
你才是真爱呀！我操
！Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald.
这两个的眼神简直是超暧昧的。
Spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
看，这个呢，看一下新闻说什么，蝙蝠侠也搞不定了。犯人们都逃之夭夭之后，蝙蝠侠才赶到现场。如果蝙蝠侠连市长都无法手握，那他真的是能够成为保护市民不受阿可汗之子的称席吗？笑死欸！所以警察是废物吗？警察都不去，你不去干爆警察，还干蝙蝠侠？猫女，蝙蝠侠师傅很可能只是一个伪君子。不管他的伙伴死活，让猫女独自躲避高谈是警局和阿克汗之子的成员，看来在天堂啊，猫咪和蝙蝠之间有一些芥蒂咯。你看，逆正逆邪的这个蝙蝠侠。还是市长比较重要啊！要放弃了市长，然后要放弃猫女，让他们自生自要搞笑。这个选上，丹特的民调满意度在市长辩论后远远超过了70%。没了。这是谁？领导者。所以他是谁呢？会是丹特吗？它可以安全的远离企鹅，并开发更多的蝙蝠侠高科技装置。当然啦，直接在蝙蝠洞那里你自己直接在蝙蝠洞那里入侵韦恩公司的那个科技，那个网络就可以偷听到里面发生什么事啊！你根本不需要人在里面。直接用网络来骇进去，对不对？ 你高科技科研人员呢，对不对？根本就不用自己肉体在里面。我觉得选他留在公司的那些人，可能都没有想到这些。
If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity. Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth. I wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
完美无缺，是个好人。警告哈维。
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
就是不要让敌人继续用那个那个怎么说？那个偷听那个渠道。他的意思就是这样 ，lock down， 堵住他们，不要让他们继续用。
Mr. Wayne, welcome. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Yeah, just get it done. What? No press conference. Just tell them to reschedule. Okay, yeah.
你被偷袭了，不要站在阳台这里这么危险好吗？
Hey, Harv.
Jesus! Don't sneak up on people like that. I wasn't expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
Oh, Harvey. Relax. It's me.
Yeah. No, sorry. I've been really jumpy lately. Nerves. Did anyone follow you?
No. What?
Good. No, that's good. Could never be too
他
careful.
是被偷袭，所以现在
My
很
oral portrait
紧
is
张。
scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now. I've been looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide, be loved and supported, but this... I don't know, it just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's
这
like
是
I don't
错
fit.
觉啊！
Like I don't deserve it. After all, is it really a win if it's by default?
Well, Gotham's last mayor was Hill, so the bar's pretty low. Can't be too hard, right?
Yeah, thanks. I guess.
那个
God, the
眼
mess
神
that
干
Hill left
嘛？
behind.
I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since the—
Hold on, Harvey.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
The technology at Wayne Enterprise is compromised. The children of Arkham are using our tech to listen in on Gotham.
I knew it.
They're already keeping tabs on the GCPD, and I'm pretty sure you're on their list too.
Bastards! They're like cockroaches. I've had this feeling for a while.
不要再走出去了，好吗？
The children of Arkham. They attacked my car. They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate, and they will try again. How am I expected to leave when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, in the back of my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare, and I can't get out. Everywhere I go, I am terrified I'll turn a corner and come face to face with the children of Arkham.
Well, it sure doesn't do you any good if you keep moping in your office chair.
Thanks, Bruce.
You can't keep hiding from them. Show Gotham what their new mayor is made of. Do what Hill couldn't and stand up to the children of Arkham.
Me and what army? I can't take them on alone. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You gotta strike fear into their hearts. And maybe break a few bones along the way.
他看来要变成蝙蝠侠的忠实粉丝啊！
Just think, imagine what he could do if we let him off the leash. He won't have the GCPD breathing down his neck anymore. He'll be able to really make the children of Arkham pay. Give him the authority to do what he wants.
No one to answer to. No ties to the law. I think Batman would like that.
His authority would be recognized and signed off by this office.
哇，可以为所欲为了。
That man works outside of the law. He's the only one getting anything done in this city. I mean, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham. A better Gotham. We can use the children of Arkham's methods against them. If they want to play dirty, we'll play dirty. And they won't see it coming.
Whoa, Harvey, calm down. You're the mayor of Gotham, not the tyrant.
Like you know any better, Wayne. We know what's best for Gotham. What's best for Harvey?
Who is we?
他精神
Sorry, Bruce.
人格分裂
I did not mean that. I just, I guess I lost myself for a moment.
他也压力太大，人格分裂。
The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. I was just, thinking out loud. That's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
Look, Harvey, that therapist you told me about, I think you should call her. Maybe she can help you work through whatever this is that you're going through.
你去看一下心理医生嘛，对吧？
Yeah, I'll look into it.
我觉得你真的很需要看一下心理医生。
See you around, Bruce.
已经疯掉了，可不。
An interview with the children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Unlikely. I stonewalled her at the GCPD after Falcone was shot. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale,
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this? Hello?
I think you know exactly who this is.
Batman.
Investigative journalism suits you.
I'd like to think so.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of it
双面
otherwise.
人
I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
啊，终极的双面人呢？你最讨厌的那个人，就是你最喜欢的那个人啊，有够强的呀！把这个双面人的这个技巧发挥的淋漓尽致啊！
Strange place to meet.
我也怀疑我自己有双重人格了。
Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
You gave them a platform to promote themselves. You're helping them get what they want.
What they want is an end to corruption. Something I've heard you claim to support as well. Unless that's all just a rumor.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
最好给我合作一点。
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that's surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him. No investigation.
不要岔开话题啦。
Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
Believe me, I'll make sure Bruce Wayne's debt is repaid.
Gotham will be glad to hear it. Thank you. Good luck with the children of Arkham.
我演我自己。
Please, Miss Vale, think what you want about Bruce Wayne. But I need to find the children of Arkham before they hurt anyone else.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
把自己卖掉获得情报。我敢肯定啊，我自己会受到应有的制裁啊！所以快点告诉我敌人在哪里。太搞笑了吧！啊，这个杰出的一手，想不到啊！
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
Not for the moment. Means I have time to see what they've been up to.
Just be careful. We don't want any surprises. I'll continue monitoring the drone leads from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
地图没有。
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else. This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
He was shot dead center, twice. Executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow.
没了。炸弹。看呢？
A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This depot is pretty centrally located. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
只能这样子啊。应该不是。
I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it.
没了。
These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
所以这些是有毒气体吗？哪有哪里？
Someone's been practicing chemistry. This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent. Something spilled here. This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey. This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
直接撒过去。
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty, for now. Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
直接撒出去啊！吸收
Traces of both chemicals here. The drug is being modified here. They're changing it. This isn't dangerous enough to be their plan. I need to know where their target is.
所以不对吗？所以不对吗？这个锁住了已经，所以这个是对的，这个是不对的。放在这里啊。
They're manufacturing the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers.
直接变成
The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
哇，你这样，你确定这样看不到？这么明显飞上去。
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
We're down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer. We'll have to make do, I guess. Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way.
Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
She plays whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her lives.
We're done here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender. Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like.
直接飞一镖丢过去啊！上啊，动手吧！
Go ahead, do it.
Dark Knight, so noble.
Thanks for nothing, Bats.
笑死！猫女气飘飘。我知道你自己能搞定，对不对？哪用我出手？哇！有这么好惊讶的吗？哇！干嘛？
Ahead of yourself, I decide when this ends.
什么鬼东西啊？冰波吗？
You have to face the truth sometime, Batman. You can't protect Gotham from itself. They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the flames. Saddest thing is, they don't even see the smoke.
偷偷的攻击。
You can do to stop it. Just like the other liars.
哇！送你了。哇！这么好打的吗？打不过啊！哇！看呢，最后致命一击，哇！蝙蝠起飞，变。 按。可以抓住他。
Don't pass out on me. Come on, bats.
You should have gone after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
要不是猫女早就死翘翘。 超级电动包，哈哈。
I know. Come on. Stay here, okay? Just don't move.
Thank you, Selena.
Don't thank me yet.
干嘛还回去？我不懂哎，那个选项就走了出来，敌人走就走掉。
You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot, taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem. You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Suddenly so agreeable. I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Not that I owe you anything. After the debate, I'd say we're even.
到处留情。
It's fine. You can have the couch until morning. Then I'm done owing you favors. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I was there tracking the children of Arkham. I had no idea you'd be there.
Must have been quite the surprise.
Yeah, it was.
That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
Why even stay in Gotham? You could just leave.
Trying to get rid of me?
Come on.
Tired of starting over, I guess. Oh, look who's back.
带人回来。
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
I'm not sure I care much for her either.
Way to win her over. Cut it out. This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something just beneath the surface.
I'm starting to see that for myself.
Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
Yeah, well, the difference is my secret doesn't hurt anybody.
Then you're better than most. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
我就喜欢你这一点。
Things I like about you.
Now you've ruined it.
What?
Nothing. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down. But it never amounts to anything, really.
It's not the same, but I know what you mean. After everything we do, everything we're capable of, coming home just feels...
like a disappointment.
Right.
怎么做都不行啊，高谈式还是很不安全的。亲吻他的额头。
I was hoping for something more than that.
我是伤员呢，你确定要干这种事情？ 吻他。哇，不是受伤了吗？你确定还可以这样做这个激烈的动作？
I'll make it up to you.
是不是？这个挡住，
Do I have to do all the
挡
work
住，
myself?
挡
Or
住，
you
挡
can
住。
undo this for me.
喂，挡住。等一下，我这里挡住我自己。直接挡住，不让你们看。喂，儿童不宜，儿童不宜，先挡住。没事啊，我们回来啊，安全。笑死！眼前一黑，我都不知道为什么受了这么重的伤也可以这样过了一晚。
Hey there. Surprised you're still here. Don't get me wrong, Bruce. That was fun. But you showed me where we stood back at the debate. I know last night didn't mean anything. I don't need you to stay and hold my hand. One-night stands don't usually stick around.
你有我的电话号码。
Doesn't have to be the last time.
什么鬼？
I don't think we really want to go down that road.
笑死！
It's better this way. No strings. There are bagels in the fridge if you're hungry. No need to rush out on an empty stomach.
走了，我要走了。面罩还有呢？先吃东西啊。只能接嘞。我们欣赏一下蝙蝠侠的6块肌、8块肌，伤痕累累。
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened if you were...
I took a bit of a beating when I ran to the children of Arkham.
What happened?
It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you about it when I get back.
I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
I really like her.
I'm sorry, are you smiling?
You can't tell if I'm smiling.
I know you, sir. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
好主意。
That's a smart idea. I'll see what I can find.
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
我来看他家。
Scarlet Pimpernel, much ado about nothing. Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic. Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
猫吃比人过得还要好啊。
She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place. This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in?
直接探索一下。
Pretty strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. We could use something like this.
捡起来。算了吧，不需要。蝙蝠有钱的蝙蝠侠不需要这些东西。有科研人员呢。
There you are. I hope she didn't break anything. Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
It
looks all right to me. Nothing growing, at least.
贝果当然要配这个奶油起司了。哇，偷情！
Harvey.
Hey, I brought
快关门
breakfast.
了。
Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out. Bruce? What
Seriously.
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what is going on.
I just came by to check on Selena.
What, with your pants off?
Back off, Harvey.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have known. I should have known that you would do this to me. You were just using me, weren't you? Both of you!
Harvey, I'm sorry.
For what? We have nothing to be sorry for. I don't answer to him, and neither do you.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get
这要
caught in the
疯掉了。
crossfire? They're coming for all of us. He can't stop them. And neither can you.
I believe Selena asked you to leave.
Not that easy. Leaving. Harvey couldn't get me to do it either.
哇，人格分裂。
Going anywhere. I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid. Always depending on everyone else to save him. Like a child. You stop it! Now you see. These aren't your friends. They aren't going to help you.
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
How am I?
Yes, you are.
All right, fine. You want to fight? Let's go.
Good!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another. How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No, it really isn't.
疯掉欸。
Selena, looks like you're first. Always getting in the middle of things.
Stay the hell away from me!
The call's already been made!
Harvey!
Bruce! No! I don't want to hurt you. This isn't... They turned their backs on you!
我拿刀了。
Harvey, put the knife down!
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone! You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No!
Harvey! You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
回不去了。我看你是没被打，没有被社会的铁拳攻击过。
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Oh God!
不要靠他这么近好吗？
Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. But I can't. Oh God, I can't listen to him.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Okay, I am. My fault.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me.
He's my friend, Selena. I'm not going to abandon him.
He needs professional help. Help you can't give him.
It's okay, Bruce. I'll go. I don't deserve your help. Go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey!
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back. Thought it would be a while before I had to move again. That's what I get for wishful thinking.
You don't need to be afraid of Harvey. You can handle him.
Yeah,
你是猫女
I
耶
really want to stay here wondering when he'll show up. If he'll be armed. If I'll be ready. No thanks. Yeah, that means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
哇，直接加入
You should
蝙蝠大家
come stay with
庭。
me.
I don't know.
There's plenty of space. Alfred could set up a guest room for you.
应该会发现我们的秘密了吧？啊，本来就是发现的。我指是秘密基地啊。
Great.
那个入
What
口
was。that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
I need to warn everybody about the children of Arkham. They have big plans for Gotham.
Hopefully they'll listen. You better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
黑人问号。直接叫猫女来帮我们，需要猫女的帮助啊，自己一个人搞不定啊。
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
For everyone, really.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something.
Of course, Regina. Whatever I can do to help.
That's good, Bruce. Trust us to sort this all out. Everything will be fine.
真的确定吗？其实我也有点怀疑他的能力。
Quite a splash today, aren't we? I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved comeuppance.
Oh, don't worry.
你绝对不会忘的。
I'll make sure you remember every moment.
Meaning?
That's enough, both of you. It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you, and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter. Good morning, everyone. And thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. And that's not even a punchline. No, dear heart. Not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now. It'd almost be sad if you were so bloody handsome.
You're just a pawn, Oswald. And everyone knows that pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Perhaps. But at least I get the joy of watching your shocking and surprising descent first. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
等我死了再说。
Going to happen.
Oh, don't be a sore loser, Bruce. It doesn't look nice on you. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it, aren't you, Bruce?
I know you're lying, Oswald. You don't know anything.
I wouldn't lie about this, I promise. Story's too good for that. But suit yourself.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much
72人都是会收访，绝对不用管他的，对。
Ladies and gentlemen, in light of recent allegations against my family, I have decided to voluntarily step down as CEO of Wayne Enterprises.
他的行为让我非常羞愧。
I was horrified to learn of my father's corruption. I'm ashamed of his actions and would like to apologize to Gotham for the pain he has caused so many of you. I'm sorry.
That's it, mate.
I 很担心未来。
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
Mr. Wayne, are you having trouble reading the teleprompter?
My replacement, Oswald Cobblepot, is a member of the Children of Arkham. They control his every move.
Security! Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies, folks. Please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself.
We can talk about it later.
Later? No. This needs to happen right now.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
Your very self being taken over by another. I should know. I'm sure some of
You feel that?
the formal beauty of
That's the drug taking hold of you.
Now it stands
Don't fight it.
How could you?
Retribution, Bruce. I think it's time you knew my real name. I am
Lady Arkham.
And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, the smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it, because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we could
记
just
者
get
是
one more round of applause for
外
our
人，
friend, the man of the hour,
这还挺有
Bruce
惊喜。
Wayne. Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him. Who else will deliver justice?
哇，疯掉了！最优秀的人啊！哇，情况简直是高潮迭起啊！你揍了奥斯瓦了吗？保持镇定。啊，很多人都选了让他留在韦恩集团呢，笑死！哇，跟很多人一样做了晕船仔啊，成为了晕船仔的一员呢。笑死！然后时间也不早了，直接连接着玩了2个章节啊，我们明天继续吧。哇，这个剧情啊，高潮迭起啊，非常刺激，很想让人继续看看事情的发生到底是会怎么样呢？啊，我就猜到这个记者啊，有点怪怪的，我都猜到了。这记者不一般啊！就为什么那个记者会知道那个地点，怎么可以联系到那个啊？的确是有点奇怪，有一些线索在里面。我只是没有想到，原来记者也是是外人的头目啊！这个是挺惊奇的，这个。那今天的直播先到这里了。如果喜欢我直播的话，记得按个跟随，我也非常感谢你的。YT 的观众也可以点赞、分享、订阅，就是这样。我是奥奇，我们下次见，拜拜。